Guten Tag and welcome back everybody to Modded Minecraft 1.10 Survival Enhanced on the Survival Enhanced server. Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you are great and I am busy as usual. Unfortunately not really in-game busy and therefore not that many videos on my channels lately and I really apologize for that, but work has to be a priority, you know. But back to more important business. Excuse me. As you can see, I am flying because I have angel wings. Angel ring wings. You know, these things here. An angel ring. And I actually have it for way over a week now. But I didn't do any of that on video because I was just chilling on the server over the weekend and actually fixing problems that Acid had with the contraption he was building, and I was testing that on a creative world and I found something really exciting I want to show you. Let's see, where is here? Here is ground netherrack. You get ground netherrack by, who would have known, by grounding netherrack. You put it just in the millstone and it will get ground to ground netherrack. And with that, let's see, can I actually make another cursed lasso? Oh, I don't have to because I have one already. Lasso, do I have a gold one as well? Yes. 5 actually. Whoa, okay. Good. As you know, or not know, I don't know, for an angel ring, you need angel ring. Why are you not synchronized? Why are you still not synchronized? Thank you very much. So for an angel ring, you need, besides all this, which is just basic materials, you need a golden lasso in which you have catched a bat, and a cursed lasso in which you have caught, man buster, in which you have caught a ghast. And I was in the nether a few times actually, all in all, I think about 2 hours trying to catch a ghast, and I was not really lucky with even getting them spawned. Way less than catching them. So, but then I got this problem from Acid, and I tried to fix that. And while fixing that, it came to, oh, I forgot something. It came to me that there is a easier way to get a ghast. Let me catch a few materials, and we will back in this cave in a second. There we are back again. So this is the cave I prepared for that. I carved out a little bit of all the stone that's surrounding this. And here's the thing I did. Now, there is a recipe in Better with Mods. And with that recipe, you are supposed to... Is this correct now? Yes, it is correct. You are supposed to create hellfire dust or something. Yeah, it's actually called Hellfire Dust. And with Hellfire Dust, you do a couple of other things in the mod. With a steel anvil, where you have a 5x5 crafting grid and stuff like that. Really crazy things. You can see already how are you supposed to get this thing. Now, you put soul sand in the hopper and drop ground netherrack on top of the soul sand in the filtered hopper, and it outputs hellfire dust. So you are supposed to do it with this soul urn, because you need that for a different recipe, a void urn, stuff like that. A lot of different things. I actually have no idea about how they work, but I think it's a side effect. If you do it wrong, or if you overdo it, or if you do it without a soul urn, I actually have no idea, then you can spawn a ghast in your world, because these are all hell, aka nether materials. And if you put, let's see, just put a few on those, put netherrack in here. As soon as I do that, most likely a guest will spawn in. Ooh, give me the helmet. Okay. Put it in. Now it will start dropping on top of that. You can see the hellfire dust creating. And then a guest. Oh shoot. I was a little bit too slow because it spawned in here. But that is exactly how I caught the guest. And because I want to have another guest, I will actually try this again in a second. And ready for the second try. There goes the ground netherrack. There's my cursed lasso. There's the guest. And got it. Good. I have actually no idea how this spawning works actually. Because when I tried it in a test world, in a flat test world, it always, every single time spawned in between the filtered hopper and the open crate. So right on top of the filtered hopper, you can say, every single time. And here on the server, in the real server, it spawns everywhere, and sometimes even in the middle of the wall, as you saw right now. Man, here is a lot of ore. I have to come back for the ore. But now we have a second cursed lasso, and with that second cursed lasso, I think we will try, or we will actually gift somebody the ring. I have actually no idea who. Maybe even the whole server. We will look into that. And come here, Skelly, you have to go. But I need to find a bat as well, because I only had one. There was a bat spawning in on top of the on top of my colossal chest right after I built it, and because I knew I would need it, I caught it right away. But now we have to find another one. But this is not the task for today's episode. Look at my tunnels. Well, on one hand, it's pretty awesome to automatically farm all the resources you will ever need and never have to concern yourself about if you actually have enough material or not. But also, if you need to dig for the stuff you need, actually dig it out of the earth, like you would do in vanilla Minecraft. Well, almost like you would do, because it is way simpler here. But still, it is so satisfying. I love to go mining. It is really soothing, almost mesmerizing. Okay, heal up, good. Oh, give me more water. Okay, but the cursed lasso, that is a lasso for all you know. The cursed lasso is not the main thing for today's episode. Let me book that. Man, I actually can't speak today. What is wrong with me? This is not the main concern for today's episode. Let me sleep. One of the main things I want to do today, and then we will have to see how much time is left, is optimizing the forge. Now, first of all, the building. I tried to get something done with these beams here on the side, and they have to hold up the roof which is not existing right now. So you can see this is here. I want to have something like this on all four sides, and I wanted it to be slightly curved, and I even tried it with a round shape like this here, but I don't think this will actually work. So instead of the round logs, which I did here, I think I will go with the square logs, because this is the actual way logs look in Minecraft, right? They are not round. So why would I ever try to make them round? But this is also not today's task. Today's task is to make the forge open for customers, so to speak. So this is I want to have this as a public forge. When we go up high in the sky, will it actually load in? Right over there, past these icicles, there is spawn. This is sort of a river, although it's currently dry. Yeah, there you can see. As it's building, there is spawn. There is the mining building. There is the beacon. Yeah. So over here is the craftsman's area, so to speak. So there's the sawmill, here's the forge, the blacksmith, and I want to connect it via roads over here and via river. So I want to widen this river here. Here's only a little whatever, and I want to make that way wider. Oh, you can see the wood farm as well. Nice. I want to make the way wider and make it a real river, so we can actually ship goods on the river. So we have easier access to the sawmill and the forge. Now, in order to make the forge more accessible for the publicity, we have to do something about how the forge actually works. Right now, or not right now, but it used to work in a way that all ores that are in the system, which are not any right now. Oh, I'm lying. I have a little bit iron left. So all the ores in the system must go inside the users and will get crushed and smelted automatically whenever I flick this lever to on, which is actually the case right now. But that way, let's say somebody else like Smelly or Sidon or whoever comes here and want to smelt their ores. They can't use my storage system because we would easily lose track of how much iron there were in the system before and how much they brought here to smelt, right? So there must be an easier system to get access to the forge. And I just did this by installing two chests, an input chest and an output chest. Now, it can't be too difficult to use the system. So in order to use it, we need to automate it in a way that it is really intuitive to use. Therefore, I installed a relay down here, and this relay will shut off whenever it receives a redstone signal, which is the case right now. These two observers, redstone observers, observe these two comparators here. So whenever one of those comparators puts out a signal, aka whenever there is something in the chest, it will shut off my storage system there, so none of these cables will work when you put something in this chest. That is essential, right? Because when somebody puts their ores in that chest, they are not supposed to end up in my storage system. Therefore, we shut it off that way. Right now, it's really messy system because I had to come up with something how this actually would work. Because we can't put, for example, these transfer pipes directly into the automatic user. It won't work. It wouldn't just accept things from there. So I needed to go with a hopper. And it works now in a way, let me grab a little bit of ore, I collected a little bit. It works now in a way that you put in your ores in this chest. And then the hopper will put it inside the automatic user. It will get crushed. This hopper will pick it up into the automatic user. It will get turned into the ingots, and the ingots end up here. Good. So this system is actually working. And when we take this out, like this, you can see all of a sudden is the iron smelting over there, because we had iron left in the system, right? Oh, and obviously some aluminum as well, or aluminium, whatever you like more. Good. Now the system is working, but as you see already, this is now ingots that belong into my storage system, and 11 is not a number I want to see there. It has either to be 12 or a 10. 11 is just not possible because we always get 2, right? With 11 it's just not, well, I actually don't know. Okay, so there's still stuff there. Cave ingot. Where does it come from? Do we still have ore here? No, we do not. Give me that. I have no idea. Okay, so the flaw in the system right now is... Oh, that is just a fairy. The flaw in the system right now is that this chest will always pick up the stuff that gets smelted by the magical furnace. And that is good. But this chest can't know if it belongs to me or to whoever put it into this system. So I was thinking... actually nothing. How can I come up with a solution for that? So the system has to shut off whenever somebody puts something in here, and only then. And it has to be kept offline until things get out of this chest, right? So we have to come up with some sort of monostable circuit. We put something in here, a monostable circuit somewhere down there gets activated. And that will shut off my storage system, and this internal system will work. Or whatever you want to call it. And then, when I take my things back out of here, the system must be triggered again to allow my storage system to access it. I have actually no idea how to do that. Good. So I think I will try to fiddle around a little bit with pistons and hoppers and stuff like that, and hopefully come up with a solution for that, and then I will back with you in a second. I'm in the creative test environment right now because I had to do a little bit of research, but I think I came up with a solution that will actually work. Now, consider this here the input chest and that here the output chest. In between here would of course be the crusher and the smelter, right? Good. Now what we have here is this. This represents the output that goes to the relay that will shut off my storage system and works just with the input and output chest. Okay, so this here is a rising edge monostable circuit. And this here is a falling edge monostable circuit, meaning that whenever this triggers a signal, something will get turned on, and it will stay on until it gets another signal from this side. And this will receive a signal whenever we turn something off. Now, watch the comparators here. I put a few, just put 16 in here. Now when we do that, we trigger this signal, and you see this is now on, and this will stay on. You can see there are still iron ores inside this chest. This is shown by the comparator. Now this chest is empty and the comparator is off, but the output signal is still on. In our case, that would mean my storage system would still be cut off from the smeltery. Now we have things here in the output system. This would be, of course, then the ingots, but that doesn't matter. When we take everything out that we have, not a single piece or something, just everything, when we take all out, we have a falling edge because we miss out on the signal here, and that will turn off the system. It is not foolproof, I think. You can still cheat it when you put things later into the system here and don't shut it off here. Or I'm pretty sure there are things in which ways you can cheat the system. But this is all I came up with, so it gotta work, right? Now I want to implement this into the live world, and then we will see if it is functioning. I think I've got it. Now this is here down in the basement behind the forge here. Here's the relay that will cut the refined storage system from the forge storage system whenever it receives a signal, because it is set to only work without redstone signal. So whenever this receives a redstone signal, it will cut off my storage system. Now, this chest is empty. This chest is empty. The right chest here is the input chest. That is a stone brick. Okay, so let's grab 13 copper ore. 13 copper ore should lead to 26 copper ingots in this chest. System is still activated. Now let's put this in the chest. There we go. And it shuts the system off. Now it processes the ore. Everything is gone from here, gone from here. Okay, everything is gone. Now 25. Did one slip through? Oh, most likely yes. Ah, shoot. The system is off. It took a while. Maybe one slipped through. Now when I take it out, the system is back on again. No, it is not. I found it. Oh, what was that? Frog in my throat. Man, let's take a sip of coffee. Delicious. All right, so I found the flaw. This pulse was too short and it created a monostable circuit with this piston, and because of that the system couldn't work as intended. It does now though. Now let's see. Let's look at it. Yeah, both is empty. Okay, let's grab a few more of the ores. Let's say the 2 gold ores. That should lead to 4 ingots in that chest, right? Okay, let's see that it works. Put it in. System is off. Did I pick it? Oop. I picked it up because of magnetic. You belong in there. But we only have 2. We only have 2, but we should have 4. Better now. We have more cave coal. Now feed the cave coal to the energy deriver. Yes, good. And it should automatically... Maybe... Hello. Please use me. Okay, why is that not working? Do we have the cave? We do. Okay, look at it. 64,512. Maybe just work for me, maybe? That does actually not even belong in there. Belong in here. How can that be? Ooh, oh, it picked it up. How can we avoid that? The hopper picked it up. Well, we have 4 now. The system is still cut off. Now take the 4 out, and the system is online. And we didn't create a monostable circuit this time. Now, okay, the system is working. Good. I recognized. Well, now I have 2 flaws, right? First of all, this here. But I think we can avoid that by whoop. Give that back. Thank you. By feeding it into the side here and placing a block there. This way, this piston can't pick anything up, right? And it still get the things from the transfer pipe. Okay, that problem solved. And this can pick up what is left anyway. Maybe I will put it on the side and close this also. We have to see. But another flaw that I recognized is we used the same input and output, well, the same output chest for as well the external and the internal system. Whenever we use this system with the input and output chest, the storage system is cut off, and that is fine. And that way we can take items out of here. But if we, and I demonstrate that in a second, get these 6 copper ores. Now, whenever I place an ore inside here and the system is on as it is right now, it will instantly start using them. And that is fine. It should do that. What it shouldn't do is this. Okay. Now you can see it turned it off, and that is not intended. And I have no clue how to change that actually. So I think we will have to use some sort of manual override or something. Yeah, it's gone. Now when we put now more. It would be better if we had more originally. So when we put in the things like that, we get now the aluminum, maybe? No, we do not, because the system is shut off. Yeah, now we get more. Okay. So I resetted the system by putting an item in and taking it out again. Yeah, now you can see items are piled up in here because the system got triggered. Here you can see it. It got triggered. And we can only trigger it again if we take all items out. There we go. And that is not the way it should go. But I have no solution for that. Maybe you can come up with a solution and help me there. Yeah, it's again off. Because the output chest... what? Yeah, now it's off. Okay. Because the output chest can trigger the system, and it is not supposed to do that. So, please let me know if you have any suggestions on how to fix that problem. But we are already way over 20 minutes, I think. And because of that, we will stop it here. But at least we did a little bit of work today, right? I showed you how I got my angel ring, and I have to think about who I want to give the new angel ring. Where is the... Oh, I put it in here, right? Yeah, good. Here's the cursed lasso. So we have to find another bat, and with that we can actually produce another angel ring, and then we have to give it to somebody. The people who are the most behind on the server, I guess, are Saber and Zero. And Smelly also, but Smelly really likes the challenge, you know? He doesn't want to have anything at his disposal right away. He likes to be challenged. When you watch his single-player series, you know that already. For example, he doesn't craft items. He doesn't craft armor. He only picks up armor that he got from killed zombies and stuff like that. So I think he actually don't want it. Maybe we make 2 and give it to Zero and Saber. We need to, well, maybe I shouldn't talk about that on video. That way they know, right? Okay, I have to think about what to do about that. But this is all we have for today. I hope you liked it. If so, please leave your thumb of joy, aka the like button, and we will see us again. Oh, let's see a trick. Boop. And we will see us again in the next one. Take care of yourself, guys, and rock on.